Hey everyone, it's Sunday the 26th of October and it's 11:30 in the morning. And as you've probably noticed, this is not my usual location. I am dog sitting for Mum for a few days. Her and my stepdad have gone up to the caravan to take a little break. So I'm going to have to go back to mine later to feed the cats, and I'm going to have to do that every day for the next few days. Not a biggie. But yeah, Cassie the Labrador is currently asleep in the bedroom, and Peggy, the little Jack Russell, has also been a little bit unwell this week. 2 vet's visits, and one of those was an overnight stay, so that wasn't cheap. Yeah, she likes to hide behind my stepdad's armchair, so I'm guessing that's where she is. She's not on her bed. She might have got the hump because my mum and stepdad left her. Anywho, I've spent the last sort of 45 minutes or so just unpacking some stuff and setting things up, like the laptop and my phone. I had to bring my bloody wireless base so I can charge the phone. I then realised when I got here my stepdad actually has one, so I could have used that. Yeah, the USB socket on my phone no longer works, or at least it doesn't charge the phone. And I've tried different USB cables as well, it's not that. The socket itself doesn't look damaged, and there's no fluff or anything in it that I can see. Maybe it's just the solder joints have got weak. But I'm not good with phones, they're far too intricate and fiddly for me. And I guarantee if I try pulling that apart, I am going to break something, so I'm just going to use the wireless base. It works, it does the trick. My one, some of my long-time viewers might remember that. I got that in a Amazon box that I bought on eBay. A box full of 50 random items for 50 quid. And I did get some good stuff out of there. I did get my money's worth out of it. I've still got some bits, like the wireless speaker, or the Bluetooth speaker. Yeah, anyway, one of the laptops I'm using is a Sony. I've got my MSI here, so we're going to play around with that as well. And I was in Lidl's yesterday. I was just bored, so I decided to go for a walk around the middle of Lidl to see what they had. And I was just looking around and rooting around in their reduced bins, and I found that. A little Tronic wireless mouse. It's the second one I've got now. I've got sort of a pinky coloured one, pink and black one at home, which works pretty well. I just weren't sure where I'd put the little Wi-Fi adapter for it. Yeah, I don't mind using the mouse pads on a laptop, but if I'm going to be sitting here for ages, you know, using a laptop for a long period of time, I'm going to want a better mouse. So, just ding me on Facebook. No, I do not. I lost your chance. Someone about an office chair, because mine broke earlier in the week. I couldn't get hold of them yesterday, and they weren't there when I went to pick it up, so got something else now. Oh, I forgot I was on that group. I didn't recognise the group title at first. Right. One of the dogs just walked through here and I only heard them, I didn't see them, so I have no idea. I think that was Cassie. Shall we go have a look? She's outside. Let me just unplug your umbilical cord, and I'm going to take her off the tripod like that. It's like holding a selfie stick. Right, let's go take a look at a few things outside. Like my stepdad's model railway room. The workshop. Oh, it's Peggy. Hello, Peggy. Where are you? There you are. You just take your time walking down the garden, why don't you? And say hello to the viewers. You know. Thought you'd come out and get some fresh air. Don't blame you. Let's actually go have a look at the pond first, shall we? I think if the weather's nice tomorrow, I might fire up the lawnmower and just get this cut. Hopefully it'll be the final cut of the season. I think we're going to see the fish. It's a bit murky because that light isn't working up there at the minute. Just waiting for my stepdad to order a length of cable so I can connect it up. Power supply is there. That must be colder because the fishies are all at the bottom. And this is where I dropped the camera in there, never see it again. Waterfall. There's the filter. Yeah, that filter's not in use. Not anymore. He found a better one and stuck it up the top there. Right. Neighbours probably think I've gone gaga and walking around the garden talking to myself. Technically I am talking to myself. Right. This is where my stepdad's mother is. And I know Cat from the Adventures of a Norfolk Kitten would love to see this, so here we are. Ouch. Tripping over one of my niece's toys. Yeah, so literal barn finds. Look at the dust on them. There's a farmhouse and a little farm. Yeah, he's got this section here that sits in here so we can have a loop. What have we got up there? Are they deer? They're deer. Didn't notice that before. Got a stag up there as well. Random USB cable. Torch. Might take that torch in and give it a charge. Some random bills. You've got a train station over the back there because that is for that DMU, which is DCC operated like all of his locos are. He runs DCC. I don't know where his control is. Oh, there it is. This is the work area. About as tidy as mine. Some more of his locos. Like I said, they're all DCC. There's another station. Anyway, that DMU up the top there, that doesn't go round in a loop. It'll automatically go down to the station and automatically stop. Well, then after a certain period of time it'll start up again and then go back the other way. And there will be, I think it actually goes back to that station. And then it'll stop there, that'll just repeat and do that. What have we got here? Some sort of factory entrance, maybe? We've got a big commercial goods building, maybe? Going by those side doors, yeah, it probably is a goods shed, isn't it? I'll show you my favourite bit of this layout in a minute. Various cars. Mainly from the 60s and 70s, I think. That's the time period this one's being set in, the 1970s. Got some scaffolding there, got a nice little corner shop. F&J Langley. Little house. Oh, someone's not having a good day. Field of cows here. Signal box. And an Intercity 125. Now that one, as I've said, it's DCC, but both ends are actually motorised and DCC fitted. So he's got double the power on that one. We've got a spider been busy down there. Can you see that cobweb? Look at it. I wonder, is there actually anything? Is that actually? Yeah, it is fixed in place with some wires, so I'm not going to pull that up. Yeah, spinners have been busy. And he's got lights fitted in that one as well. This is my favourite part. This area here. I love that bridge. The viaducts. And we've got the canal. A narrowboat as well. Lovely bits of scenery. He's better at doing the scenery than I am. This just adds so much depth to it. Look at it. All these trees. Got a big tree there. There's the line right over the back there for the DMU. Got another narrow boat in there. Forgot that was there. Got one full of coal. The locks. All the safety railings. Cobwebs are just an added bonus. Got some rubbish been chucked in the canal there. That's quite authentic. I don't think that's meant to be there, but it's quite authentic, isn't it? You always find stuff in canals. We've got the little cattle thing there, and a couple of cattle wagons as well. I believe his signals, if they don't work, they will be working. You can see they've got that's a 3 aspect one over there. I think that one is as well, which is a bit wonky. Yeah, I don't know if he's got all these locos that are currently on the layout all set up on the DCC controller or not. Whoops. You've even got a turntable, look at that. And a train shed for 3 locos. And then the last bit up this end is here. We've got a field. There's some horses in it. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Level crossing. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got the handle on the front of this. There's a couple of random buildings over there. I don't know if that's their permanent spot or not. Got a random car there as well. And, oh, I forgot to mention, I found one of these recently at car boot sale. A little Reliant Robin Royal Mail van. I've got the Mark II Lotus Cortina as well. I'm sure he's got 2 of these. Isn't that what one of these is in here? Yeah, look, there it is. Very dirty wheels. They really do remind me of a barn find. We've got a Morris Minor convertible in there. Nice. And some more cobwebs. Yep, spiders have definitely been busy. What about in the barn? Oh, totally empty. That doorway's covered in cobwebs though. There's another one there. Right, let's get the lights off. Yeah, that's why you put these LEDs around the edge, because it makes a heck of a difference, doesn't it? So, the main one's turned off. Let's go take a peek in the workshop. Oh, that's quite a deep step there. Right. Oh, that door's fell over. Yeah, that's one of my mum's bikes. I don't know why she has them, in all honesty. She doesn't ride them. There's the other one. But then again, I've got plenty of bikes that I don't ride, so... there's my Triumph. Absolutely love that. The tyres still inflated. No, they need some air in them. Ooh. Yeah, that need air in them. The dynamo lights and everything work on it. I've recently replaced the brake blocks on it. Got rod brakes. My stepdad's is underneath it. And that is one I haven't finished for a neighbour. I don't know if he's remembered about it because I've totally forgotten it was there. And underneath this one is my Hawk cycle, which apparently was a Woolworths brand. It was sold by Woolworths. Now I originally owned that like 4 years ago and sold it just before my mum and stepdad moved to this property. Well, I spit my words out. And then I think it was a year ago. I can't remember if it was last year or no, I think it was the year before. So a couple of years ago I actually found that at a local recycling centre. And I saw it over in the bloody bicycle section, in the bicycle rack. And I kept thinking that looked familiar. You know, it looks just like the one I used to own. Clean your face a little bit. I think some of it's actually on my screen. And I got it back here. And I went on Facebook and looked up through my photos, and yes, it was exactly the same one. What we got here? Is that underlay? Yep. Can't move in here at the minute. I'm going to rebuild that tailboard. There's my Honda PF50. I'm a bit annoyed because that's got caught and that's cracked my mirror, so I'm going to have to find another one. I'm not quite sure how that got knocked, but it did. There's my rally. I want to get the brakes sorted on this. Get the tyres pumped up and that should be good to go. I could probably use that just to poodle to the shop round the corner on while I'm staying here. I think one of my jobs will be just to have a general sort out in here. There's some more rubbish there. That battery charger's no good. That can go on the skip. But yeah, I think the rear brake cable has seized up on it. Yeah, it has. Front one is still functioning, so technically I could pump the tyres up and still use it, but I will put another brake cable on. I did bring a couple out with me. I stopped off and bought a couple of brand new ones this morning on my way over. Yeah, there's some tools here I'm going to get put away out of the way. Like we've got this handheld battery stick welder. Speaking of battery, it's about to die on the camera. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll run and get the charger, so give me a couple of minutes. That's better. We've now got mains power. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's the bench. Or one of them, believe it or not, there's another bench over there. Yeah, I'm going to spend some time in here and just get some of these tools put away. What is this? Oh, universal PVA. That's the fuel tank for my PF50, which leaks again. There's a few things. There's some things in here I can stick back on the van out of the way. Roll the carpet up there. I don't know what he wants to do with that. There's a box of spare bits and bobs for the PF50. It doesn't need a great deal on it. I need a decompression lever. The one I've got is not going to work, so I've got to find another one. I need brake cables connected. I need a new tube put in the back wheel and something done with that seat. And obviously the horn and the lights wired up as well. And that's it. Possibly a carb cleaning because it's been sat here for a while, although it's not been sitting with petrol in it, so it shouldn't be too bad. I might stick some of the stuff that we don't need right this minute, like this chop saw stand over there out of the way. I've got a couple of bike frames down here as well. Throttle works, but it doesn't retract very well. It retracts most of the way, and there's just that little bit. I'll try and get all the gardening tools and things together up this corner. I want one of those fluorescent lights to go up above the bench behind me. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to clean the box down and sell it. I've never used it. It's one of those air sand blaster guns that you got from Lidl's. Pretty much I bought it so I could sandblast some parts for that and repaint them, but then I decided I weren't going to do that. I was just going to leave it as is. So it's no longer required. I'm getting my power cable caught up. Hang on. Whoop. Chuck it over there. Yeah, and pretty much all my spare bicycle parts are up this end. And I'm getting caught up again. There we go. Yeah, I've got them all up this end. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I'll need at home. I need a pair of wheels. That can go on the van. And a spray paint. Let's see if I can find a replacement headlamp bulb for the van as well, because it's blown. It's like a torch going down the road with a little marker light. So it's a pity the lights in the kitchen weren't mains, because I could have put that one up there. And just swapped it with that 12 volt. I've got plenty of spare transformers in case of any break. What I need is to try and hope that one of these bloody work. These are the bits that keep breaking. You see, you just push the 12 volt bulbs into them. But they don't want to work. I'm a complete spare bulb there. I might try that and see if it's the bulb that's blown. I doubt it. We got any more? Yeah, I've got another one there. So I think I found 3. See, there's another mains operated downlighter there. These are the ones that are in the railway room. These were the 2 that were left over. I think there was only 2 that were left over. Can't see any more. If there's going to be any more in here, they'll just be sat on the top. No, it's just the transformers. It's one of the other reasons I came out here. I know we've got more LED bulbs as well. I don't know if... What the heck did I just chuck them? I've got one in my hand now. There's the other one. If I can't make it work, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if there's any way to perhaps tighten the contacts up. I put 3 out here. Now where's the 3rd one? There it is. Right. Let's put that there for a minute. I've mentioned a number of times that I've got shitloads of bike lights in my light collection. Well, there's one of the boxes there, which I'm probably going to need out, because I'm going to have to put something on this as well. I haven't got any lights. New lights. And now that the clocks have gone back, it's going to be getting darker a lot early. Box of spare tools right there. What's this? Cable for something. Right, well, I'm going to end the video here. So next time you'll see me, I'll be changing light fittings, I hope. Thanks a lot for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Comments down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.